me, just turn on your mic. Yeah, I really wish this to be like a sharing session, like something that we do together rather than I'm doing it alone, right? Yeah, it's 9:58. Remind your friends to join. Yeah, how about I just start with a little survey. So, are you guys have experienced building websites a little bit, quite assignments before, or like totally no experience a little bit, or you have experience or even work with it before? Yeah, probably you guys can write in the chat. What you rate your experience level in building website? Yeah, just want to see the participants. Um, how is the participants' experience? Yeah, no, have no experience. Yeah, definitely. No experience. No, no. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. No experience. Building a website and HTML, CSS. Yeah, but today we're also building a website with only HTML, CSS. Because our target audience for this event is actually at least from beginner, totally beginner, to the building websites. Yeah, and so at the end of this event, we will build a portfolio site together. Yeah. So the portfolio side, the portfolio side we are building is basically a proof of concept of what we have learned today. And basically there are quite a lot of like extra stuff in there. So what I think is a portfolio side is something that you can take back at least from this event itself lah. Yeah. So we're building a portfolio site together, which I think we have mentioned it during the publicity of this event. Okay, we have about 21 here. Yeah, I think we should expect it with 30 plus, but never mind. Yeah, you guys can actually turn on your mic as well if you're willing to. You want to ask questions or anything, you can turn on your mic and stop me anytime. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll repeat the question again. So everyone here, do you have? I want everyone to reply. Yeah. So everyone here, do you have experience in building website? Any HTML, CSS, or any technologies? If you have no experience, just say no. You have experience, just say a little bit. Or you have worked on assignments before. You also can say you worked on assignments before. Yeah, I want everyone to reply. No experience, only with weeks. Weeks. Okay. Yeah, basically Wix is a tool that do use. No, yeah, no problem. So you don't need to be afraid. Yeah, no experience. Yeah. Or did your module actually cover this or anyone? Yeah. Only Wix a little bit. Yeah, Wix. Yeah. Most of the time Wix is useful, but sometimes building a website using coding with HTML, CSS, it brings another level of satisfaction. It like made you satisfaction when you see the website, you say, this is my baby. Yeah. So I wish that today, after we building this popular site together, you will feel the same thing together. Yeah. So after today, after building the website, you guys will be following me to building a popular site. But definitely, I really like you guys to customize it to your own need, to yourself, based on it, which we'll be doing it later. Yeah. So okay, now you have finished the first question. So let's proceed with the second question. Probably you guys can introduce yourself a little bit, right? What's your name? How can we call you? And what module? What course are you from? And yeah, basically a little bit about that. Yeah, write your name and what course are you from? Yeah, introduce yourself a little bit. Yeah, we wish to know you more, guys. Yeah, so how about I introduce myself a little bit? You guys can see my screen as well, right? My name is Kim. I'm the founder and lead of XMUM Tech Club, which is basically we call it X Tech as well, which is this club. I founded this club because I really wish to actually bridge the gap between practice and also between industry and also academic, because I found out that a lot of university didn't cover a lot of hands-on stuff in the university. So that's why I actually found this club. We wish to let students to learn stuff outside of classes, tech stuff outside of classes, and are exposed to different technologies as well. Yeah, this is my take. Yeah, I'm from software engineering and currently in my final year. Yeah, now it's your guys. You guys introduce yourself a little bit, write your name and probably what module are you from, and probably some interesting fact about you if you are okay with it. Yeah. Hi Zhenjie. Hi Guang Yu. Hi William. Yeah, hi William. Nice to meet you. Hi Kai Ying. I'm taking with this semester September intake. Ah, you are new. You are newbie this semester. This coming semester. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Kai Ying. Hi Wenjie. Hi Jeshi. Hi Wenjie. Hi Jeshi. Yeah, we have Wenjie from New Energy. We have Jeshi from SWE. And guys, come on. You have Hi Golam. You are in Triple E course. Currently you're starting our 2 year. Hi Dikria. Hi KK. Nice to meet you. Wish you guys also make some friends today. Yeah. Hi, I'm Hong Sheng from mathematics. Ah, we have mathematics major. We see from ADT. We have Nadira from DMT. Hi, Deandra from DMT. Nice to meet you, Deandra. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you all. Yeah. Yeah, I wish you guys can active in the chat or you can turn on your mic as well. Yeah. I think there's still a lot here. Why not introduce yourself? We have like about 28 participants here now. I wish everyone to introduce yourself a little bit so that I can know you more. And no matter you are new or you are old, to hear, introduce yourself a little bit. Yeah, I want to see everyone. Yeah. Hi Chinro, you're from FIS. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, nice to meet you. I really wish that, yeah, during foundation I also wish that I can expose to all this stuff at the same time. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone there? Introduce yourself a little bit. Yeah. Hi, I'm Puishan from FIS. Oh, there are quite many finance students. Yeah, I'm previously FIS as well. Yeah, but it's 2017. Yeah, it's 2017. Yeah, yes. Okay. So while you guys introduce yourself, I will brief you guys on what we will be doing today. So basically today we're divided into okay. So this is a website that I actually created for all the teaching materials. Basically, I won't be hand feeding from head to start and having all facts at there. I wish that you guys can have a look at here. This is just a guide, and it is basically a guide for you guys to actually learning throughout the pathway, learning throughout the course, and yeah, basically that it is. And I want to teach you guys is that we don't need to memorize in web development. It's not exam. Yeah, so if you don't know something, Google it, which I will be doing it throughout this course as well. And yeah, that's basically it. This is a basic site with all the contents that we have, and I'll be sending the link to you guys later. Yeah, so this is the link to the site, and you guys probably could have the access, should be able to access. I think so. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm sending it. You guys receive it. If you guys get to see the site, then you guys can tell me. Yeah. Okay, so you guys can actually get to see the site. Yeah, because I'm afraid that probably outside of Malaysia we are not able to access. This is my concern on it. So if it's okay, then we might start a little bit. Yeah. So hi guys again. Hi guys again for joining today's event. You guys can see my screen, right? I think so. You guys can see my screen, right? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So hi guys again. So I think I'll zoom in a little bit. So hi guys. Welcome to the XCAM series. In this series, we'll be in today's XCAM series, we'll be teaching about web development. Yay! Everyone, clap your hands. Clap your hands using the I think using the applause thing. Okay, clap your hands. Clap your hands. Yeah. Really thanks you guys for joining today, although it's 10 a.m. on the Saturday. Yeah. And also it's during the holiday. Yeah. So really thanks you guys for joining today, and also wish you guys can take something back from this bootcamp as well. So in this bootcamp, all I'll be teaching is teaching about HTML and CSS, which is basically we will say it a programming language, but it's a bit controversial a little bit. To let our participants to learn about the basics of web development, and lastly we'll build a portfolio site together. Let's clap our hand again. Okay. So introduce about XTech, which I talked about just now. So XTech, XMUM Tech Lab, we are a student-led organization that aims to bridge the gap between academia and industry by providing event-based platform to widen members' exposure to their prospective future career. This is because we found out that there are really a big gap between academic and industry, especially I would say in Xiamen University Malaysia. This is also a big gap in other universities as well, but this is what I see in Xiamen University Malaysia. So I wish to I founded this club to actually wish to resolve this problem together with by providing events and exposure to the members as well. Previously, we had done more than 10 events for the past year, and so we are actively seeking for next batch of committee as well. If you're interested, you can just send me a message on Teams, yeah, as well. Yeah. So introduce myself. Kim Sheng Yong, which you can read yourself. Yeah. So I am a final year software engineering student. I'm very passionate in tech and community, which lead me to actually lead this tech community about from XMUM Tech Club in Siam Museum, Malaysia. And yeah, I do a lot, quite a few volunteer stuff and other stuff. And in my free time, I also work as a contract freelance software engineer. We basically work on web and app stuff a little bit. Yeah. So before we actually go to talk anything further, right, I probably need to, I need you guys to install, tell you guys what we need for today, right? So here's the installation materials. So basically you can see this is I call it VS Code, which is basically a text editor. Basically you can write text in it. So today, because we are writing codes, definitely we'll be needing some text editor. This is just some text editor that I like. Or we can call it IDE, but it's text editor basically. There's some difference between it. So you guys can install it. You can click on either these three, or if you have any preference, any text editor that you like, right? Then you can install. Okay. So I will definitely recommend VS Code, right? So you just click on this link. You bring you to download, and you just download your Windows, Mac, Mac, and yeah, basically there it is. So you guys can download it while waiting you guys, right? And once you guys finish downloading, or you had to get your text editor ready, then you can tell me. And the other thing is we are using a little bit with Git. Git is basically a version control tool, and Git and GitHub basically is a combination. We're using Git, but we are not using on now. We are not using it now. We're using it on the second session, which I'll teach you guys how to create a portfolio site, and also I want to teach you guys how to host it online. Like for example, this site, right? This is basically we host it on the web, so everyone can see it. If not, then everyone cannot see it. Yeah. So Git, we can version control it. Basically, you can release version of your code, and also you can host it on GitHub, and GitHub can actually help you to host your website. Yeah. So for example, right, today we'll be using GitHub as well. So this is GitHub, right? This is GitHub. This is GitHub. Yeah. It's GitHub. So you'll be doing all this. You'll be hosting your code here as well. Okay. So you guys can download the text editor that you like. I'll definitely recommend VS Code or Sublime Text or Atom. These are the three main, or any like WebStorm or anything. Or you can even use, I think in Windows is called what already? Notepad. Notepad is also a text editor, but why I actually like this is because the color of they have line numbers, or you can also can see the folder structure. Yeah. So definitely I give you guys about within 5 minutes we can download the materials here. Yeah. So what at the same time you can interact a little bit. Yeah. So if you are not using VS Code, tell me your favorite text editor or IDE that you like the most, right? Definitely for me is VS Code. VS Code is, I'll say, most web developers like to use it. Yeah. Sublime Text. Yeah, Sublime Text is a pretty nice text editor as well. Yeah. But VS Code fan here. People. Yeah, once you guys had downloaded the text editor, right? Then you guys can just write in the Notepad++. Yeah, Notepad++ is also good. It's also okay. Probably I'll tell you. Yeah, you can use it, or you can download it if you're interested. So which I'll be talking about what are the reasons why I actually like VS Code as well. Yeah, which I'll tell you later. Yeah. WPF is not acceptable. As long you can type text in it. Definitely not Microsoft Word. Don't use Microsoft Word. As long you can type in text in there, then we can basically use it already. Yeah. Notepad plus plus, right? Yeah, once you guys have downloaded or your text editor, you can just tell me in the group, right? Then we can continue with it, but we will continue at like 10:18 from my side. Yeah. So at the same time, yeah, just download it. And yeah, let's go, guys. Downloaded. Whoa, that's fast. That's fast. That's fast. Installed. Yeah, that's fast. That's fast. Oh, by the way, right? If you guys are posting like Instagram stories or anything, basically you guys can actually tag us on Instagram as well, right? We are XMUM Tag Club. Yeah. If you guys are putting Instagram stories. Yeah. Okay, install. How about others? How about others? We have 2 more minutes. You guys install it. Yeah. But first, we won't be writing a little bit code. We'll be talking about a little bit of theory, a little bit. Basically, how the web works, how we actually work on it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 1 more minute and we'll continue. Yeah, 1 more minute. Done. Done. You guys can open, right? You guys can open and see something like this, right? Yeah. If it's yes, then we can continue. Okay. 1 more minute from my side. So your installation materials here. Okay, after the Git, you can install it later because it might take some time for some people. Um, if you have time now, also you can install it. Yeah, definitely Git macOS or Windows. It's a window, or you can Google search it, installing Git in Windows, or you can Google it, like install Git in Windows or like or macOS. Yeah, then you can just follow the tutorials. Yeah. Yeah, so basically now we will go with like the reference or learning materials, right? So most of the stuff, basically for if you are doing web development, HTML and CSS, definitely W3 school is like a standard for us. It's like everything is there, right? For example, we talk about HTML, CSS, like then HTML, right? You have everything here, like what is emoji, using canvas, tag, examples, and everything is here. So basically this is like I will say like a starting point, yeah. And also when you have any questions and problems regarding like you want to look at documentation on what are available, you also can go to this site as well. Yeah, so W3 school is like a standard for us lah. And also if you Google search, you might see like when you are facing problem in code, right? When you're searching Google, you might see Stack Overflow. Then that is another thing, right? There's another common thing. It's basically like a question and answer forum, which is basically people ask about questions they face, a problem they face regarding coding. Then there will be answers, people actually answering the question is there as well lah. So we will say like Stack Overflow is like there's a joke that Stack Overflow is like a programmer's religion, right? So for example, like they have like problem here, and they actually they have a problem, someone posts it, and probably someone can answer it. Yeah, this is basically how it is lah. This is we call it Stack Overflow. And also GitHub. GitHub is basically somewhere that we host our code, all our previous code and all our stuff are actually hosted here lah, which will be touching it later as well. Not touching it later, but we are using it, but I won't be teaching it in depth because our aim today is not regarding Git and GitHub. But definitely it's something that worth you guys to, if you want to explore the coding, naturally coding career, Git and GitHub is basically very important, and your university won't teach you, but it's super, super important. Yeah. So so now we will kickstart into the content. So I'll let you see a picture here, right? So people usually ask me like, what is web development, right? So web development we divide into two parts, right? Web development we divide into two parts. One is we call front end. One is we call back end. Today what we're doing is front end. So front end, what is the difference between front end and back end? For a while, yeah. So the difference between front end and back end is front end is basically how the website looks. For example, let's see this site. Okay, this is the front end. Like download Visual Studio Code. This is the front end. The button here is all front end stuff. What is on the back end? What is on the back end is probably like when you for example, when you click on this button, there's something behind that. They get the newest version of Mac OS Visual Studio Code that they have, and they send it to this front end, and they send it to you, then for you to download. So there's something happening behind these visuals and these designs of the website. Yeah, so this is basically a small difference of backend and front end. But today we're only focusing on front end only. So basically we're building the UI, the user interface of the application. So front end is basically user interface, and backend is basically everything who are not in user interface. For example, networking, routing, database, and all kind of stuff. Yeah, that will be a pretty complex topic as well. Front end I think front end is a good way to get started, as you can see how the website works, how it works in front of your eyes. Yeah. So in front end, right, you might always heard about like there are three combination, right? So usually they are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So like people will usually ask like, what are the difference between them? What are their what they do, what roles they carry in web development. So HTML is, we call it hypertext markup language. So I think I also mentioned it here. Hypertext markup language that define the structure of web page, right? And also, there's a hypertext markup language. So it's basically a skeleton. So we can we actually HTML tell you all the, like for example, all these tags, all these windows, all these words, all these buttons are created by HTML. Created by HTML itself. Yeah. So it's basically, we call it the skeleton. And how about CSS? CSS is cascading style sheet. Its full name. So it's basically a style sheet thing. So it's basically what you do is they give you the clothes for the people. You see, this is skeleton. They give you the clothes to make it pretty. So for example, if it's a normal button, it won't be blue color. It won't be blue color. The font won't be white. It will be black, and the background will be the button will be gray. So what cascading style sheet CSS do is actually giving styles for all these buttons or all these words, all these text that we will be seeing later as well. You can see how it actually works together. Yeah. So HTML is basically a skeleton, and CSS is basically like the shirt for the people to make you look nice, right? If not like HTML, everyone is the same. Like five button, if you write five button in HTML, are all looks the same. How can you make them look different by wearing different shirts? Is using CSS. And how about JavaScript, right? JavaScript is basically like in here they say it's like the nervous system or the nerves and stuff. So it's basically like the logic behind them, or the operation and logics behind them. So for example, you want this, for example, to be show um how about something like this? Okay, so if you want some logic behind this website, right? For example, when I actually squeeze the website, you can see the nav bar between the drop down bar, right? This require logics from this require help from JavaScript, so that you can say, oh, once the screen becomes smaller, we will let it become a drop down rather than a normal nav bar. So these basically define all the logics behind all the front end stuff lah. So for example, probably this one you want to show when we want to show download Visual Studio Code for some person. For example, me, I want to see we download Visual Studio Code. For someone in China, they want to see see the Visual Studio Code in Chinese. So that requires some operation in JavaScript as well. So JavaScript is quite important, but it's a quite wide topic. Is quite a wide topic, and we'll be not covering it today. Today we will focus on HTML and CSS for itself. Yeah, but definitely you can explore it further as well, and we'll be touching a little bit, but not not in depth with it. Media queries are actually part of CSS. Yeah, media queries are part of CSS. We will be talking it later in our CSS part here. I think I do have media queries here. Yeah. Yeah. So are you guys clear with what we are doing today? Like a difference between backend and front end. And today we are covering mainly on front end. And for front end, they are usually like combination on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But today we'll be using HTML and CSS. Do you guys get a picture, or you are not clear about it? You can write in the comment, yeah, so that I can know my progress and how you guys are understanding it. Yeah, whether I make it clearly or not. Yeah. Because you guys can write in the comments, right? So I can get to know whether I do it clear. Yeah. At the same time, drink a little water. Hello. You guys can write the comment actually. Yeah. Yes, it's clear for me. Can understand? Clear? Yeah, if it's not clear, just tell. Yeah, we are open. Yeah, we are open discussion. Is Gucci clearly understood? Clearly. Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically what I'll be doing. And I'll say that if you still don't understand how HTML and CSS work together, definitely we can continue this course and you can definitely see how they work together. And so how JavaScript carry its role as well. Okay, so let's go with the course content. Okay, so first, right, I need you guys, you guys can turn on your in Mac it's called Finder, or you can, I think it's called File Explorer or something. You create an empty folder. So for example, I call it this called XCAM, right? It's an empty folder. You guys can create a empty folder, right? Then after that, what you do is you open the folder. You say open a new folder, right? Then you seek for this empty folder that we look just now. Click on this. For example, it's XCAM, right? Just now, right? You click on this XCAM and you open it. Open on your IDE. Yeah, and you see when you open, it is an empty directory here, and you can see the title called XCAM. So basically, what we do here is we open the directory. We open this directory. We call it directory, or we call it folder in this IDE, so that we can start writing code in this folder. Yeah, start creating files and code in this folder. So for example, at the same time you guys open. So for example, I create like an index.html, right? Yeah. I put like H1 XChem, right? Something like this. Then I open it. I open it in over here. Yeah, you can see XChem. So it's working now. Yeah. So basically, I want you guys to open a directory here. Then we can continue with the course material later. Yeah. So you open an index, you open a directory, and you create a file called index.html. Then you can type the same thing as me. Yeah. Then you can see, oh, it works. Then what you can do is after that, this particular file you open in your browser. Okay. Okay. Then here comes to the point. Why we need a browser and why it's called index.html. So in code, right? Something is every code is written in a file, right? It's in a file, and it's basically the difference is the extension. So it's .html, .css. In the past, we see a lot like docs, .ppt, excel example. Yeah, example something like that. So these are the difference. The extensions of the file is basically it indicates the difference between the type of file. And for each type of file, for example HTML, they accept a certain format and they interpret it in a certain format. So when the browser see this file, right? When the browser see this file, then I drag it to the browser. The browser see this file, they know it's a xchem.index.html. You know that it's a HTML file. Then he is able to interpret and understand it because they have some predefined rules to understand the HTML files as well. So that's why the extension is important, like index.html. Yeah. So it's better to do most of the thing in IDE as well. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys can actually work on this. You guys can open a directory. You guys have any problem, you can tell me. And also, yeah, this time let's make something different. Let's screenshot. Once you are done, you screenshot it and put it on the chat so I can see you had done it and yeah, on pace as well. Yeah. Let's open this directory here. Whoa, XChem. Yeah, you guys are successfully open. Created it. Whoa. Okay, nice guys, nice guys. Yeah, hello. Yeah, you guys can just drag it. Yeah, you can just drag it to the browser and you'll recognize it. Or someone will actually I think I'm not mentioned about it. There are some extensions as well. XChem, yes, XChem. Nice guys. Yes, that's nice, Yeah. Yeah, if you guys face any difficulty, just tell us, don't be shy. Right. XChem. How about others? Come on, guys. You can just screenshot it. You can see how is it in your from your side. Okay. Nice. Yeah, and also for a reminder, right? If you're creating this file, I think in creating this file, we are not you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Nice. You guys can see do it as well. Yeah, this italic. Yeah, interesting. Let's work on it. XChem. Whoa, that font is interesting. I think it's Comic Sans. Kai. XChem is in Comic Sans. Is it Comic Sans? Something like that. Yeah, I think most of you can actually get to this part. And it should be pretty okay. Yeah. How about let's continue? Is it okay? Let's continue with it. So let's explore the following. So how I will be doing this is actually I already have this bunch of code, so I'll basically just copy paste it in. But I really recommend you guys type in one by one so that you guys can actually can understand it and you won't be just copy pasting lah. I recommend you guys actually type it in one by one. Okay. So for example, here I have this this bunch of code. This is basically a HTML structure and basics, right? So you open this index of HTML, and I paste it, right? I paste it and I save it. Okay, one of the reasons why I actually like VS Code like this is we do have like on save format. So for example, when I click on save, actually format the text here nicely for me. I think this, sorry, I think there are some mistake in here. This, yeah, like that. Yeah. So this is there's slash here. I think I make a mistake. There should be a slash behind before here. Okay, before we actually go into this, right? I'll explain to you. This is how HTML looks like. So for example, this doc type HTML, we are declaring to the browser that we are written this document in the latest format of HTML, which is HTML5. Okay, then after that we can see that, hey, why there's something like that, right? HTML is like this braces, then HTML, then there's another braces with a slash behind before it, right? So what is something like this? This is, we call it a HTML element. So we call it, this is a open tag, which is basically the I think what we call it, this, I think a open and closing tag. And we have some text inside, and this is a closing tag with a slash before the text. So why we need this is basically so that the website can actually the browser can actually know that, oh, this for example, we want this particular styling or something, we can make sure that everything inside is belong to here, and also this is how actually HTML structure lah. For example, you can see H1, then we can see H1 Kim. We can know that, okay, within this H1 scope, we only have Kim. We don't have other stuff. Hello world is not in H1 scope. So this is open and closing tag to let us know that, oh, this is the range of the stuff there. Yeah. And we see that it is, you can see that like HTML, HTML here, right? HTML tag, and inside HTML tag we have a head tag, we have a body tag, we have a title tag, and we can see that we indent a little bit when they are child of the particular tag. For example, head is a child of HTML, so we indent a little bit. So it's for us to see it conveniently. The web browser won't actually bother about the indentation, but indentation is for us to see it clearly. And we have the title, we have a hello world, and all kind of stuff. Okay, so okay, then let's come back to here. So HTML, so for each tag, right, they can have some kind of attributes. So attributes is basically some things that give the browser extra information about what this particular tag is doing. For example, here, right, HTML, the language is English. So we tell that, okay, in this HTML elements, we include this lang equal to en. We basically tell the browser that, oh, this we are using English as our primary language. So this is basically just a guide for another tips for them, like you're writing a document, you have another point or something like that there, is to let them to know some extra information, and we call this attributes. Yeah. So in future, probably you're exposed to like class equal to something. Yeah, this will be something you will expose it later. So this will, we call it, this thing we call it attributes. So inside a HTML element, we typically we want to include like a head and body. So what is head and body? So for example, I think if you have experience writing like Microsoft Words, you have explained before, like you have header, you have body, you have footer, right? That's the same thing. Header is on top, footer is on the bottom, and body is everything within the center. It's same as the docs, something like docs, yeah. So the head will usually include information about your page lah. They are not displayed. For example, title we call it hello. So for example, title we call it hello. If I name the title hello, you can see the website name will become hello. If I name the website name is I name it XCam, then it will be XCam. When you refresh, it will be XCam. So it include like metadata within of the website, and that won't be actually displayed. It won't be displayed in the content in the body here, but we want to let the web browser to know more information about the website, and that's where we typically put those information in, right? And we can see that, yeah. And you can see that, yeah, if you just put a normal text, you'll categorize it as normal text. If you put it as H1, which is a header one, it'll be a larger text. Yeah. So before we go into further on how we actually how it actually works, how we go into like further HTML text and stuff, I want to let you guys know that how the browser or how the browser actually decode like this HTML stuff. Okay, so for example, I create something here, right? So here we can see that, oh, we have HTML tag. So how actually is we structure HTML is we are using a DOM, which is basically a document object model. So basically what you do is like a tree-like structure. So we have like, okay, HTML, right? HTML. This is a tree. This is the root of the tree, because like everything is wrapped within this, right? Then we can see within HTML what we have head and body. So we have two child, head, and we have body. Yeah. So when the browser come in, you could look at, okay, HTML. Oh, you have one child called body, you have one child called head, and they will explore further what head have, what body have. Okay. So for example, head have we have here. So head we have so for example, head we have a title, right? We have a title, and the title is called XCam. And the body, for example, here, right? Body, what we have here is we have hello world. Or another one, we have a H1, had a H1 tag, which include Kim. So basically how the website will decode it, will actually, when you see this file, you see the information inside. How you decode it is, oh, HTML tag, you have a header. Okay, I want to get some information within header, or we have a title. Okay, so basically now we are defining the title. So the title is XCam. Okay, now we go to the body, and the body, they have a hello world text. Let's just display hello world text there. Okay, then you have another H1 tag, and the H1 tag include information which is Kim, with a text Kim. So you would actually display the text Kim here. Yeah. So this is actually how it works. It's based on a document object model structure. So basically a DOM structure. Yeah. So this is how we applicable programming API for HTML, CSS is loading structure of document, is accessed and manipulated. So how they actually work on it. Yeah. Are you guys clear with it? Any questions or any queries? Yeah, I'll stop for a while. Talking quite a lot late just now. Any questions? Clear? Oh, all good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, so that's all about like a lot of theory. Yeah, basically, it might be boring, but definitely we will be getting interesting later, because we need to know a little bit of the background and theory in order to work on more interesting stuff and have a better insights on that, right? So you can see at the task later, we have like teach about this some little stuff, and we have like little task and quiz for you guys to work on it. So I wish you guys to work on it as well. And also, you don't limit yourself in this tutorial only. We will probably, you want to explore more, you can explore it later as well. What you can do, right? For example, I will teach you how to approach on this type of questions on learning it as well. Okay, so we have got get to know the HTML structure and basics, right? We got to know HTML structure and basics. So here, just now we explain, right? We tell that, oh, this one, we are telling that we are HTML. This is a HTML tag, which is basically every HTML file. We need to start with HTML tag. We must start with HTML tag. It's not say must, but it's encouraged to study with HTML tag, so that we can wrap like head and bodies, and we can divide it into further sections lah. Yeah, in the further text. Yeah, it's more recommended to do it in this way. And yeah, basically that is, and we have body. Body is basically everything here is a body. Everything here is a body, and you can see like header. It maybe include information like title, or like in future you'll learn about link and all kind of stuff. Yeah. So let's go with the first thing, text. Right? If you want a website, definitely need to display text or probably image as well. Yeah. Let's talk about text. Right? So for example, you can see here I have like a few type of text, header like text, tags, tags. So these are, we call it tags. So H1 is a tag, H2 is a tag, H3 is a tag, this is an opening tag, is a closing tag. So you can see that there are multiple type of tags here, like H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, P, and span. So now I want you guys to basically copy paste it, right? Copy this, put into body, right? And we can see, oh, what each of these, what the difference of each of these tags, right? So let's see together. Okay, then you can see the difference. So for example, you can see header one definitely is a larger one, right? I think it's the same as Microsoft words that you're using, like header one larger, header two smaller, header three, header four, header five, and header six. You can see here. So header, you can use it for example, in your website, it's like the title, a subsection title of your site, or like a subtitle as well, right? So we usually use header for that. And there are 6 level of header, I think. Yeah, there are mostly 6 level of header. And we use a p tag for paragraph. Paragraph basically like any text, like basic text, like you want to describe yourself or anything, like for example, yeah, this is using paragraph, but theoretically this something behind it is a bit different. We're using markdown, but yeah, like for example, this is using paragraph. Okay, inspect element. Yeah, but I'll teach you about it, right? So I'll teach you about it, right? So for example, I think most of the browser have this. So for example, you want to explore how it actually looks, right? You can right click and you can click on inspect. Right, if you click inspect, then you can see, right, header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5, header 6. You can see the tag, you can see the, I think, yeah, make it larger. You can see the tag, you can see the content as well, right? Yeah, P, span, yeah, so you can actually explore it. So you right click and inspect, or you can using shortcut as well. For me, it's Command Control I. I think I'm not pretty sure on Windows as well, but basically you can right click, inspect, and you can explore it. You can look at, okay, we have a body. Yeah, cool, we have a body. Inside the body, we have all the headers, H1, H2, H3, H4. And when you click on it, you can see, oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it, right? Okay, now we'll actually see this together, right? So header 1 is a little bit bigger. Now let's see with paragraph and span. Hey, you can see paragraph and span, there are no big difference, right? There are no big difference, right? You can see like they are the same. Why we put them together, right? Did you feel the same as well? Yeah. So basically yeah. Do you guys see? Are they the same? Probably you guys can tell me. Span and paragraph the same? What are the difference, right? A tip that I can give is you can using this tool, and you can using this inspector, you can see the difference between paragraph and span. Here's a little homework for you guys now. I'm joking, right? So you guys can actually using this inspector tool, and you can explore what's the difference between span and paragraph. I'll give like 30 seconds probably. If you know the answer, right, you can write in the chat so I can interact with you guys as well. And not just you can explore it through here, or you can try it out, like try different combinations, right? And you can see the difference between span and paragraph. Right? Do you guys find a difference between it? You can write in the chat. Do you guys find any difference? 1, 2, 3 different spacing. Yeah, different spacing. Yeah, it's correct. To some certain point, the spacing. Yeah, the spacing. Yeah, is the spacing is certain. Yeah, I think what you mean is right, although the term is not really right. Yeah, but it's about the same. Is right. Yes. Yeah, P is about the block or what's inline element. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a more technical term. Yeah. So you can see, right, when you, for example, now I will expose the answer. When you click on P, you can see it occupied the whole line. You see, you can see the blue color line. It occupied the whole line. So if you have another, so for example, if you have another element, for example, span, right, we are right after P, then it will occupy to the next line, right? So you can, when you hover the span, you can see the width is only 32 and height is 16. It is an inline element. it won't occupy the whole it will not occupy the whole the whole line actually lah, the whole row. Yeah. So for example, if you can explore here, you can see a difference. For example, I see paragraph, then we have a con here, right? Con 1, and we have a con 2 here, right? Yeah, you can see, okay? You can see like paragraph, because it occupies the whole line, right? Then the con 1 need to go to the next line. Then span, because we are not even taking a whole line, so we'll continue concatenate here, and con 2 will be on the right. You can see here is basically here the difference between them lah. So paragraph, they actually, yeah, it's more like a block element, it's something like that. And also a span, it won't occupy the whole line, it's basically like inline element. Yeah. So basically, sometimes what we can do here, right? This is a tips for you guys, right? For example, usually I'm doing something, I'm introducing myself. So hi, I am Kim, right? So for example, hi, I'm Kim. Then probably sometimes you want to make a little bit styling, right? The Kim word, you need to make it like you need to make it like how to say, you need to make it probably in future you need to add a styling, which you learn about it later, which will be pretty important as well. When you want to add some styling to this particular word. So what you can do is like you can create a span here. Oh, sorry. So you can see there are no difference, but what you can do is when you see into this particular word, you can actually in future, right? For example here, right? I want to put the color to pink. Yeah, I can uniquely identify these particular elements only, which you will be learning about CSS later. This is basically CSS lah. Yeah, so this is how we are actually using span lah. Is within a paragraph, within the header, we need to we want to really grab this as another children so that we can apply stylings or apply some operations on them. Yeah, are you guys clear about it? Are you guys clear about it? Is it okay? Is it clear? Yeah, so while waiting for you guys, right? Now, yeah, let's work on this. So for this task increase, we'll be exploring for you guys to explore. So you need to explore how to use bold and italics in HTML. So basically, what I want you to do is you for example, header, right? Header, hi, I am your name. Then you bold your name and a simple paragraph, and you create another simple paragraph that tells who you are. Then after you're done with it, then you screenshot. So basically, what I want you to do is like you have this on left and this on right? Then you can screenshot it together and put it on the chat so that I can we can have a look at it together, right? So yeah, you can look at here, task increase, this little task. So I want you guys to actually work on this. Is it okay, guys? Is it okay, guys? Yeah. So you guys can work on it. I'll be waiting here for a few minutes, like 1 to 3 minutes, like 5:54 will be continuing. Yeah. So basically we create not header, okay, a text, yeah, a header with this. Then I want you to bold your name. I think not header, I just use paragraph lah. Yeah, paragraph is easier to identify as well. Yeah. Then you guys can look at each other's solution. You guys can actually learn together as well. And also I'll be doing it together as well later. Yeah. Yeah. After you guys done, then you can screenshot it. Do you guys find the material useful, or you guys actually prefer slides more, or you think like probably this can help? Because for me, I think that this is better than slides. That's why I'm doing it this way lah. Yeah, but for everyone it's different. I also want some feedbacks from you guys. Yeah. Yeah, so guys, Kampate, work on this. Okay, 1 more minute, guys. You can put your screenshot on the screen. Yeah. So yeah, if not, then we'll continue, and I will teach you guys, like for example, right? You see, I didn't learn you before how to italics and bold. How to italics and bold stuff, right? So all you can do is you can Google it, how to italic in HTML, how to bold text in HTML. Yeah, maybe it's okay. This method is okay. By the way, do I? Yeah. Definitely. Font theme and background color. That's definitely we will be doing it later lah. Yeah. Yeah, probably Guang Yu, you can try it out. You can use the hey hi I'm GY. You can put it on a P tag so that we can uniquely identify whether GY is actually bold or not. Right. Yeah. So I think previously this method is okay. I'm William. Yeah, you have a B thing. Yeah. Yeah, you can use B as well, I think. Yeah. I tag. Okay, yeah, I tag is also correct. This is long span. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Hey guys, put a screenshot, right? Okay, let's I'll do it. You guys feel right? For example, when I'm facing difficulties, I don't know what to do. For example, I want to bold it. I want to italics it. I don't know what to do. Cut off. I cut off a little bit. Can you guys hear me now? Hello. Okay. So what you do is like you say how to bold text, how to bold text in HTML. You see how to bold text in HTML. Okay, so you can using the bold text, you can using a B tag, using a strong and form with CSS. So what you can do, right? For example, I have a P, right? I think another tips if you are using, I think if you are using, yeah, if you are using VS Code, here's a tip for you. You press on P and you press on tab. You'll automatically create an open and tag for you. Okay, here's a tip for you guys. Okay, so for example, let me see the requirements again. I forget my requirements. Okay, hi, I am Kim. So I'll need to bold this particular Kim text, right? So what I do is I using strong, right? Probably strong, or you can use B as well. Yeah, I put my Kim here. Put my Kim. That sounds so not right. Yeah, see, hi, I'm Kim. Then you bold it. Oh, okay. Now we want to change it. I want to explore how to italic text. So how to italic text in HTML. Okay, using I tag, or you can look at the W3 school how you do it using an I tag or EM tag. So let's try using I tag. Yeah, you can see in my site, you can see when I change the opening tag or closing tag will be changed as well because I install extension that probably you can exploit later as well. Yeah, so I changed to I tag, and now actually the K word will be italic. Yeah, so this is how you actually how you actually can expose yourself in searching and learning new stuff in tech as well. Everything can be Googled, yeah, especially in this era. Hi, I'm Hong Sheng, 13 years old boy. Yeah, nice. I'm GY, I'm sophomore in AIT. Yeah, nice. Hello everyone, yeah, come on. You screenshot your what you did. Strong and also yeah, they're basically right. They serve the same purpose. I'm not pretty sure about that. What I know is like they serve the same purpose, and like because some text, right, like I think EM tag is basically a phrase tag, it render emphasize text. Let me see. I'm not pretty sure about that as well, and we can explore it together, right? For what are the difference, but mostly they'll be about the same. phrase tag with render an emphasis as an emphasis text. Oh, okay. So it's render emphasis text. Minus results. Yeah, but basically they are the same. Their difference is between EM is a phrase tag, which the render emphasis tag. Emphasis tag is basically like they are emphasizing more, like for example, like if you have another thing wrapping on them, they'll be emphasizing on EM tag. But basically they are the same. They are about the same. Not much difference. Yeah, the I tag is more useful in case icons. Yeah, the I tag. Yeah, I think it's more useful. Yeah, in case icons. Yeah, EM can manage separate. Yeah. But I tag, yeah, he's right. We usually I tag for icons, for example, you are using external libraries for icons, then they will be using it. Yeah, thanks, Raman. I don't know everything. Yeah, I usually use I tag. Yeah, but definitely there's something you can explore as well. Basically the EM is a phrase tag. Or we can like search between difference between EM and I, right? Yeah, EM tag can emphasize on separating important words or section word by I tag offset or convention as styling offset. Okay, so one emphasize on EM tag emphasize on important word or section of the words. Semantically, I tag is just offset of the text conventionally style telling about the modern voice. Basically, they can do the same thing, but they are different in terms of their purpose. Yeah, they're different in terms of their purpose. Yeah, how about others? I want you to see your screenshot, guys. Hi, I'm Ian. Whoa, happy birthday, Ian. It's so sad that you need to learn HTML and CSS during your birthday. Joking. It's so sad. You need to come and learn this. No, joking. Yeah, learn this. Yeah, how about others? I want to see yours. We have 28 participants here. Others are sleeping. Joking. How about others? I want to see your screenshots. Right. If you have difficulties or anything, you can just tell me and we can actually help you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Joshi, a student from software engineering. Yeah, nice to meet you. Oh, okay. This is the I think this is the Comic Sans guy. Hi, my name is Lee Chixiong. I'm a year 2 student. Yeah, right. It's a good way for you to introduce yourself. And you can see this is basically how you can use it. Yeah. Others. Oh, so when you're done, right, you can screenshot it so everyone can see your work. We want to see your work. We don't want you to do it secretly. Okay. Yeah. So we want all the 20. I think how many participants we have? Like, we have 26 now. All the participants. I want you guys to just share. Yeah. Put it on the chat. Yeah. So I think probably we are getting a little bit slow. I'll continue this right. So let's go with the next one. And also when you guys you're done, you screenshot it as well. So there are two type of lists, order list and order list. So for example, I want to create a list in we want to create a list in HTML, for example, like a point form or like multiple points, right? We can use this list and order list. So what we do is basically what you can see here. Yeah, so we can see unordered list is basically a dot, I think a dot form, a bullet point. Yeah, while ordered list we actually do it in number point, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Basically it's ordered lah. So OL means ordered list, UL means U list. So basically we define okay, we have an unordered list. Within this unordered list we have multiple elements, which is each list is called LI. Basically we call it list. Each list is number 1 is a list, number 2 is a list, number 3 is a list. So within this unordered list we have 3 elements. Within this ordered list we have 3 elements as well. So yeah, what we usually use this, writing main points and writing facts about you, right? Something like that. Yeah. Right. So let's go with a simple task. So I want you guys to create a just below the thing they did just now, right? You create a simple website with this requirement. An unordered list with 3 fun facts about you, and also an ordered list with 3 fun facts about you, and another list with consists of your name, your age, and your major. Then when you're done, screenshot again. Yeah. How about this? I don't see a lot of people just sharing their screenshots here. I want everyone to share it. Yeah. So let's work on this quiz. So another list and another list with these requirements here. Yeah, I'll give like 3 minutes. Yeah, about 3 minutes. You can explore it. Yeah. Yeah, once you're done, also same thing, you can send your screenshot below as well. Yeah, guys, you can share what you have done, right? So that we can know you at the same time as well. 3 fun facts about you, other list with 3 fun facts about you, and other list with your name, age, and major, right? Guys, do you have any stuff coming on? Let's see. Yeah, so how about I do it as well? So I need to move this out of this above. Yeah, nice. Okay, so for example, what I do here. 3 fun fact about me. I am not Korean. This is something I love tech. I love food. Let's just write something special. Okay, so another list is my name. So I'm Kim Shane Yong. I guess I'm 32. And my major is software engineering. And I save it. Remember to save, yeah? And refresh it. So I'm not Korean. I love tech. I love food. My name is Kim Sheng Yong. I'm 22 and software engineering major. Okay. So you guys can actually share your screenshot, man. So that we can get to know you as well. Everyone, share your screenshots. I'm Super GY20 AIT looking for new keyboard. Needs a new keyboard, wants a new keyboard. That's a new keyboard. Right, problem. Yeah, the screen. Hi, Golem. Yeah, sorry. Let me see what Golem, right? I smell like playing League. I'm just fully got vaccinated. Ah, same here. I'm currently stuck at learning JavaScript. Okay, Golem. Wow, you're 18 years old. You're really young. I eat, I sleep, I stay healthy. Stay healthy is important. I like to eat. I like to play LOL. I'm still in campus. I'm still in campus and breaking. I love e-gaming. I love flooring tree. Our holiday can be extended longer. Me too, man. How about others? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so how about let's proceed with like images, right? So I'll just prepare an image that I have. Okay, come on, share a screenshot. I think you guys can share an image that you have. For example, I'll just copy one here. Right. Now I'll talk about image. Right. How about, yeah. I am Wenjie. I'm finding topic for FYP. I love cooking and baking. 3x every day. I hate online study. Yeah, same here. Online study, online study is very boring. Yeah, now let's go with image tag, right? Image tag. And also when you go into image, basically I think this is also one of the most important thing, because like in your websites, right? Doing websites, image is definitely one of the most important aspect. You're definitely using a lot, right? So let's you can see, you can copy this here. So image tag, you can see that we have a source attribute and we have alternative attribute. So the source attribute, it can be directory to the image, or we can using online URL on the internet. Or this alternative is in case, right, sometimes and in some certain area, people accessing your website, their internet speed is very slow and they can't even load your image, so they will display alternative text lah, or the image is totally not accessible. So for example, now I want to teach you another thing, is actually about how to accessing image from the directory, right? So for example, you can see that pips and index.html, they are in the same directory. So how we access it is using the dot slash, which means that we are in the same directory. Within this same directory, same level we are. I just pip.png and I'll say alternate text, image of me. Yeah. So you can see here, yeah, I actually get this. This is an image of me. Yeah, but another example, right? Usually, sometimes this is a crow thing. For example, we have assets. Assets, we have another folder we call image, right? So for example, if this piece is in other directory, which is quite like nested, right? It's inside assets. In assets, you have image and it's index.html. So what we can do is like need to go around the directory. So like dot slash assets slash image and pips.png. Then you can refresh, it's here. For example, if you miss this image, right, you go to the wrong directory and they go to assets, they can't find this file. So what they will do is they will say an image of me. They will display the alternative text here. Yeah. So this is basically how we access image using HTML tag, right? So for example, we want to access image from URL outside, which are not through URL which are hosted online, right? So what we can do is, right, we can basically what we do is just paste the URL of the image to the source field. Then alternative text, we just say HTML, CSS, JS comparison. Yeah, you can see it's displayed here as well. So online images which are not in your own directory, which are online, for example, this online, it can be accessed as well. Yeah, it can be accessed as well and displayed in our website. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't have a task here, but I'd like to add one task. So basically, what I want you to do is you create, you display an image of you or any avatar. Then you add a caption. Okay, you display an image of you or any avatar, then you add a caption, then you screenshot it to the group. I will leave for until 11:15. Yeah, and while waiting for you guys to actually screenshot it. Yeah. Everyone, don't be shy, like if you have done something, you can share your work. Don't be shy doing it, making it wrong or making it right. personally think that this is a part of the process. When you're sharing, you gain motivation as well, and you're giving other people motivation as well. This is like a win-win situation. Yeah, that's why community is so strong. Is because we actually somehow of motivating each other. Yeah, so that's why community is a very strong thing, matter throughout the world. And yeah, so you display an image about you, if any avatar, then you add a caption to it. It can be funny caption. Yeah, I expect some funny answer from you guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It can be a GIF. Yeah, it can be a GIF as well. Come on, guys. Your birthday cake. Ah, interesting. Ape strong, ape together strong. That's a meme thing. Yeah. Much programming, so code, very logic, much wow. Yay, coding is fun. A lot of memes gang here. How about others? Do you have any part from your first side? Yeah. I want to see how everyone is progressing, you know. Yeah. By the way, I think I will continue. Yeah. So now let's go on another thing, which is quite interesting. And I think that you might be using it as well. I think it's table. Basically a table, yeah. Table is something that you might be using it, and it is quite, yeah, it's quite interesting. Yeah, continue with your uploading your pictures. You know, I want to see some memes. And you can see here, right, in the table. So basically, we have a table tag. Then you can see we have a table head, which is basically the header of the table. We have number, we have age, we have name, we have age. Then we have a body, which we call it T body, and TR is basically table row, and TD is basically a table data. So for the first column we have 1, second column we have Kim, name we have Kim, and age we have 22. Another row we have 2, Chia, and 32. Right. So I'll just copy paste this, and you can see how it actually works. So for example, you can see, right, we have a number, we have a name, we have age. So basically the T header, at each entry, we have a table number, name, age, and for the table body, which are the contents, these are the table body, which are the contents. We have a table, each row, first row and second row, we have 2 rows. For first row, the first data is 1, Kim 22, 2, Cha 32. So this is basically how actually tables works. Yeah. Are you guys clear about it? Then how about let's proceed with a little quiz, right? So create a simple table that records your 3 favorite courses with the columns as below. So a number, a course name, a course lecturer, on reason why you like it. Yeah. So you guys create a table with these 4 columns, and I want 3 entries for your 3 favorite courses. Yeah, just 1 or 2 should be okay as well. Yeah. Then you after you're done, yeah, you know, share your screen, share your work and screenshot to us. But in case I get higher and more people getting vaccinated, after more and more people, okay, that's a pretty nice meme. Okay. So you guys, yeah, work on this. Then, yeah. Excited. Can you scroll back up? Oh, you mean for this? I think you can see it. I think I shared the link before. It's not form. I think you can scroll it up a bit. So basically, this is the website for everyone. I shared it at the starting of this web. This, yeah, starting of the, when about 10 I share this, probably I mess it up. Yeah, you can actually have a look at it here. It's on your site as well. Yeah, you can basically, so that you can do it. Yeah, and I recommend you guys to actually write it one line by line rather than copy pasting. And then copy pasting, you forget. But when I'm creating this content, I go through, like, I write it one line by line lah. But now I copy paste lah. Yeah, so you guys can work on it, and let's I'll see your interesting answers. I'll see what course you like the most. Hey guys, how's the progress on you guys? Right. Yeah, this probably takes some little bit time to understand, and also to work on it, because each row, each table DD. So T header is for the header, T body is for the body, TR for each row, and T header is already a row. You can't have multiple row of T header, so that's why they don't have like T row or something like that. Yeah. So you like mathematics is for my favorite subject, English. Science. Ah, I know some of them. Yeah, I know Dr. Julia. Okay. She's my foundation lecturer too. Okay. Titas joking because you're Malaysia, just kidding. Hubungan ending. That's all like okay, interesting. How about others? Let me see your speech communication will introduce you engaging personal finance for listening. Yeah, see what's easy for me. Whoa, it's easy for you. Probably statistics, a good teacher. Ah, probably statistics, I learned about it. It's a principle of AI. Oh, principle of AI. Oh, yeah, from AI course. Yeah. It's Lai. It's a Jimmy. I think this is definitely foundation student. Ah. Okay. How about others? Something that you like, something you don't like. And what are the course that you like the most? Like a few of them. Let me see the course that you take for linear algebra. Interesting lecture, linear SML lecture, ordinary. Psychology total power. Human lecture. Oh, there's some advanced tech stuff, man. Definitely you're from maths major. Okay. Chemistry, my goodness. Ah, yeah. Okay, interesting. Why your cockroach is higher on the table? When where's your image tag? I can't see your image tag. And did you refresh it? Because I can't see your image tag on the code. Code though. Yeah. Oh, okay. Why are you? I think you didn't out. I think your out you need to have an open and close bracket. Or open and close quotation. Your alternative ALT. And also source should be okay. OLLI. Let me check. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think you didn't close the HTML tag because I made some mistake at the first lah. So at the end of the HTML, you need to have a slash before line 48. You need to have a slash before the HTML, and also your ALT you need to have a open and close quotation as well. It didn't close before. What do you mean didn't close before? Yeah. T-row TD, finish one semester, I can't tell. I probably can give more like descriptive description on your face. I mean, I didn't type the last two rows. Yeah, I didn't type the last two rows, but it will be there. The HTML tag, the HTML tag will need to have a closing tag. How about you copy your whole code to me and I will try to solve it here. You copy the whole code and you paste it in the chat and I will try to solve it on my side. Then you can see how I actually work on it. Is it okay? Yeah, you like copy the whole code and you paste it to me, paste it to the chat, and I'll work on it from my side. And I'll see. Let me see how I can tackle your problem that you face. Oh, I mean, I fixed it. I didn't type the last two rows. Okay, yeah, okay, should be okay. Okay, sure. Okay, if fixed, then it's okay. I think you need to work on it. Okay. So basically, yeah, you can, if you sometimes you align it properly, you can see how it actually structure it properly. You can see your mistake easier. Yeah. So basically, this is you can do it as well. Like you indent it properly. You can see what the mistake that I made. You can see clearly what I did lah. Yeah. What you did. Yeah. So let's go to the next thing. I see some of you share about your courses. So let's go to the next one, which is a quite interesting thing. I think we. Wait, so basically what I have here is, so what we have here is I actually created this form. Basically, you can write your name, your last name, your password, a confirm password, and you can select the course, the major that you're interested in, and you submit your query. Okay. Yeah, so this is basically what we do. So we can see here, in this, what we'll particularly learn is a form, this form. So, well, yeah, let me refer to my notes. Yeah, so this is another set of that when we create a website, like sometimes we need to collect information from users. So how we can collect information from users is using this form tag, this form. You allow them to enter like these input fields, and you can submit it through this form tag. And you don't need to memorize it. And what you need to learn about is you need to have a form tag that wrap all the input elements, so that when you submit, you see when I submit, there's some metadata in the link. For example, password is this, color is blue, and all kind of stuff. So that when we create submit, then we can send this request to a backend service. Example, if we have a backend service, and they can actually grab the information needed. Yeah. So what we want to learn here is, first, we have a form tag. This is basically a form tag, and we have an input field. We have an input field. First input field is a text, type of text. It can be text, it can be date, it can be password. For example, I change it to date, right? I change to date, then it become a date field. You need to select date, right? Yeah, so this type is telling what type of this input field is, and a placeholder is basically the gray text behind to tell you like a hint of what is this field about. And the name, I just call it the first name. Yeah, and for this one, it's called a last name. I call it last. And this is a password. I call it password. Type of password, and another same thing, type of password, placeholder, confirm password, and the name of this input is called confirm password. And yeah, for this one, I'm using this something called radio, type of radio, which is basically a radio button. So you only can select one of them. Yeah, it's a radio button. And probably I'll change this SWE. I didn't change this. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, this is what we have, and you can see for this four different input field, it is a type of radio, and each of them have their own respective value. And you can see input is a radio button, and the field name is called SWE. This one is called DMT, CSD, and AIT. And you can see that yeah, we call it colors. Probably we don't call it colors because I think I didn't change it. We call it major, right? The same type of major, and each term have represent different value. So for example, right, if I click on this, right, I go DMT. I think I need to let me remove this. If a normal HTML. So let's example, I click AIT, right? Then the major will be AIT, and it will send this request to others because I didn't fill in, it will be empty. So this is basically what we do is the value will represent the value selected, the field selected for this major, the major field, the value selected, and this is a type of radio. It can be checkbox as well. Checkbox is basically you can check. Checkbox is basically you can check multiple. You can check multiple. This is called checkbox. We're using radio so that we only can select one of them. And there are many different fields. There are many different type of inputs which you can exploit here. So there are different inputs. For example, type of button, type of checkbox, type of color, date, time, local, email, image, password, range, reset, search, text, time, URL, or even week, right? So this is basically how it actually works. So we need to have a form within we need to have a form within them, and also we have an input submit button. So when we click on submit, you actually submit the request through the URL, which we won't be using it now, but in the future, if you are doing web development, definitely you need to use this. These are, we call it the params through the URL parameters. So we have, when you click on this input submit, you'll submit it, and all the input fields with the respective value will be submitted as well. Yeah. So this we call input. Yeah. So let's go with the little task. So you need to create a sign-up form for recruitment drive. And there are 4 clubs for students to join, which include tech club, business club, dancing club, and flying club. Okay. So the form requires student to upload his identity card soft copy. We want them to upload a file, basically upload a file. And you want the checkbox for student to verify a TNC before submit. I want to create then please create a simple form. Yeah, and also we create the necessary fields for students to enter their information. Yeah, and we assume that one student can only join one club. So I wish you guys can design a form, and you screenshot it, and I'll see how you guys design the form. Yeah, so design the form. Yeah, I'll give like until like 11:40, something like that. Yeah. Am I going too slow, or you guys think that I can go faster, or I going too slow, or you think that I should go slower or anything? Yeah, you can tell me as well. Am I going too slow or something? Am I going too slow? Am I going too fast? It's okay. Yeah. How about others? Yeah, you guys can actually work on this, working on this assignment, not assignment lah, a little task. Yeah. Then you can send your screenshot here. At the same time, I'm also doing it on my own, so that you can see how I actually approach to this problem itself. Okay, I'm lazy to work on it again. So for example, they have 4 clubs to join. So I know that there are 4 clubs, right? So I have 4 clubs. So this one is called tech, and this is called business, and this is called dance, and this is called fly. Okay, so we have a tech club. This tech club is basically adding a little label for it on the right side. Yeah. So if you have a business club, dancing club, and flying club. Okay, you can see, okay, I have the clubs, or I change this into clubs. Yeah, I just change the club. And let me see the next requirement. The form requires student to upload his identity card and soft copy. So if you want, you see, like currently I didn't teach about how to upload a file, right? But it's basically also an input field. You can explore to the link I sent here, right? The docs laboratory school. You click on this. You can see, oh, I want to upload a file. Why I can use? This seems pretty interesting. The input type of file. Let me try on this. So I just let me try on this. See what it happens. Oh, you can see, oh, there's a file thing. So let me see. When you click on this, you can upload the file. Yeah. So you can even go further. I think you can even go further. So let me check. I remember they can have like for file they have attributes for like types, right? For example, file tag types HTML. I remember what we can do is we can actually tell them about what we want specific file acceptable only. For example, we only want accept image, and we just tell that okay, we want accept image PNG or image JPEG. We can specify specific file that we want to accept. Example, if you want to accept PDF, then we can tell that we can accept PDF. Yeah, there are all type of accepting documents that we are open for. Let's say we are just open for let's say we just accept image PNG. Yeah, so when you accept image file, let's go back to the requirement. They want a checkbox for TNC, so we just input checkbox. Yeah, so input checkbox TNC. Yeah, so we have an input TNC. I accept the terms and condition, and let's create a simple form. Yeah, just create a simple form, and we just take the first and last name for this example. Then let's actually see this. Yeah, so we have a first name, we have a last name, and you can upload the file. Then you choose the club that they want, and you can accept the TNC. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah. Okay, we can set a TNC. For example, if you find that why they are on the same line, right? You want them to in separate different line, right? What you can do is you can create a break line as well. I won't be using CSS for now, but we can use break line. But in future, you can use CSS. You use break line, you can go to the next line, right? So you can create break line between each element so that you can separate them in different lines. So you can see now I separate them in different lines like clubs, accept TNC, or you can even wrap them in the div and they will take out. Yeah. So first name, last name, browse, accept, and we can submit it. Yeah, we have a full name. I think. Yeah, nice. Yeah, there's some good thing. I think we can also using this for yeah, we also can use this. We should call it label. So we tell them that this label tag is for ID, is for the ID field. The label tag is for the ID field. This is called ID. So you tell that this label is for this ID field. Yeah, you can do it as well, and you can use this br tag to actually separate them into different line. It's called line break basically. Yeah. So yeah, I think Golden, we do a pretty good job. Yeah, you have a full name, you have the club, you have upload the identity card soft copy, you have agreed to terms and condition, and you can submit it. This is how we can design a form basically. Yeah. How about this? Yeah, you guys can submit a screenshot and like check your progress as well. Yeah. 等红声。Yeah, it's loading from my side. Yeah, password, thanks club, please upload. Yeah, click if you agree for terms and conditions. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Yeah, you did it successfully. So basically, something special about this is we need to learn about how to upload files. So we need to using this type of file. And if you want to accept image only or you want to accept PDF only, there are different description for the accept value. Yeah. So IDs in PNG. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I think pretty good job, guys. Yeah, this is just a guide lah. I try to simulate a real scenario. So how you actually would design a form for this. Yeah. Okay, how about this? How are you guys working on it? Yeah, if you face any difficulties, you can tell me as well, yeah? Nice. Guys, let me see your work. I'll be waiting for you. The cockroach is still there. That's an input. Yeah, probably Ching Wei, you probably what you can do is you create. I saw you create a empty field for P, right? You can actually use BR. You can actually use BR field. Basically, you can see from my screen, open tag BR and a direct close tag. Yeah, so we can break the line. You don't need to use empty P field, empty paragraph field for it. Yeah, yeah, that's a suggestion. Yeah, pretty nice work. Yeah, and the GIF is. The GIF is too good to be removed. So here's another debate. Is GIF or is GIF? This is something I'm very confused. Some of them say GIF, some of them say GIF. Hey. What is a diff? We'll be mentioning later. Right. So I'll be mentioning diff here. Right. Diff is basically we call it like a subdivision, right? How you say it? So it's like a division of section of the document. So if you example, right, if you want to group this bunch of things together, you can wrap them inside a div. You can wrap them inside a div. So for example, okay, for example, this field, the label and input, they should be together. So it's a greater practice to actually create a div that actually wraps them. So div is basically like a division or a section in the HTML document. So then you can see like how the DOM will actually looks like. So a body, we have a form. A form, we have a div, which include label and input. So it's more logical to do it in this way because label and input, it belongs to the same. They belong to the same group one. So basically, div is to grouping them together inside a division or inside Yeah, didn't talk about it a lot during the section. So this is very important. Div, or sometimes we use it as section as well. Yeah, so they are basically about the same thing with a a little bit difference. Yeah, a little bit difference. A little bit different lah. So how it differs is like it's like if it's I think the difference in a few sense is section is like we mean that this is the philosophical difference. It's like section says that the content inside is group and should be appeared one at a go, and for div, right, it doesn't convey any meaning. We just say that, okay, we just wrap it inside a div, and we say that it's basically they are in the same subsection. Yeah, but section means that, okay, these stuff are inside a section. Div can be, we just wrap it together. The philosophical difference, it doesn't as strict as section. Section say the content is group and they are displayed as a entry and a single element, something like that. Yeah. Does it answer your question? If any question, you can still ask. Yeah, no problem. Oh, I saw you are a pretty new student. You are 2108. So in your first semester, yeah. Whoa, that's pretty young. Yeah, that's young. How about others? Let me see your work. Yeah, if not, then probably we go with you the next one. Oh, but if you put comments, right? I'm not pretty sure about Control plus. So basically, what you do is using this thing. Is basically your open and close tag, like something like this. Yeah, and you put your content here. I think in VS Code or something, you can just control and slash. The slash is beside the dot in your full stop or dot in your keyboard. So you just control or command with slash, then you can write the comments. Yeah, so this is basically how you write comments. Comments is basically, yeah, and this is the important aspect as well. So it's not important, but it's just a guide. So this comment is like, we comment it out so that actually it won't display in the HTML itself, and the browser won't read these few lines. So you can see I write like a few of this, right? When you go to the front, you go to the browser, you don't know that this is happening. They don't know that we have some text here. They don't know about it because they'll ignore it once they see the tag. Yeah. Gee. I think I'm not pretty sure whether Notepad Browser have it. If not, and you type. Yeah. Probably I'll continue with this one with the navigation. Okay, so let's go with navigation. Am I going too fast? Or do you guys need more time? You can just stop me. If you guys need more time, you can just stop me. Then I can pause a little bit more. Okay, so let me create another page. I call it page2.html. Right, I call it page2.html, and I just create a scaffold for it. So basically HTML head title. This is called page2, and I have a body, and I have a h1, which is called page2 content. So basically, I have another page here. If you drag it to your browser, you can see page2 is another page. The difference is the route is different. This is called page2 HTML, and this is index.html. Yeah. So what I want to teach you is basically navigate between different pages. So for example, if you go to websites, you need to navigate to different page, right? So how it works is basically we need to using something called the A tag, which is basically A tag is what we use for like links, navigation, and all kind of stuff lah. Basically, yeah, the A tag. Yeah, that's basically about the A tag. Then I will just create a simple demo, right? So for example, right, I want to in my I just remove this form. I have a href which is called Google, basically a link tag, right? It's called Google. So when I click on this Google, it will actually href is actually he will bring me to www.google.com. So if I click Google, it will bring me to google.com. Yeah. So this is basically what an A tag will do. It's basically a link tag lah. We will call it like a link tag or something like that. Yeah, a link tag. So that we can link to other pages from within. We can link to other HTML pages. Yeah, this is to link to external link. How about if we want to link to page 2, right? So we can see page 2 are in the same directory. So I can just create an A tag. Sorry, A tag. Then href, right? What I can do is because they are in the same directory, I'll just start with // I go page2.html. Yeah, and I will say here the name of the link tag is called the link tag content is called go to page 2. Okay, so I refresh. We have a go to page 2 here. I click go to page 2. You'll bring me to page 2 content. You can see it's bringing me to page 2 now. Okay, let's say I want to from page 2 I want to go back to the index of HTML. So I'll say index of HTML back to main page. So I go back to main page. Go back to main page. You're back to index.html here. So go to page 2, go back to main page, go to page 2, go back to main page, go to page 2, go back to main page. Okay, yeah. So this is how we can actually navigate between different pages, right? So how we actually use it usually is we have an index.html. It's just a naming convention. Index.html it means that this is the main page. For example, you have a about page, which is for your your portfolio website. But in later the example we're only doing one. It's a single page lah. We're doing a single page for the website. For example, you have a about.html, right? So you want to so let's call it about me. Yeah. So usually we also link to like about me. So if example you have a nav bar, right? So about me. So example, in your portfolio page you have a nav bar. Then your nav bar would require this A tag to help you to navigate to about me to about me to about.html. So about me. Yeah. So you can imagine this as a navigation bar. You can imagine this as a navigation bar. You click about me, will bring you to about me page. So this is how we actually use the navigation page lah. The navigation features in HTML. Yeah. Let's go, guys. And you guys know, right? So our first session stop at 12. So we'll have a 1.5 hour break. So 1:30 p.m. right, we'll continue with section 2, which will go with CSS, and later on we'll go with our final project with the portfolio site. Yeah. So I'll wait until 12, then we will end this first session. Then it's getting slower than I expected, but getting pretty slow, and we probably can finish it probably. And yeah, we probably can finish it because a lot of the concepts are building on HTML first. It's slowly go to CSS and stuff. Yeah. So are you guys clear about it? Probably you guys can talk about how you think about the course until now. Is it too the Bootcamp until now? Is it too slow? Is it too fast? Is it too boring? Is it too boring? Yes, tell that I'm okay for any comments. Yeah, just want to try to improve it, and also for the second session goods as well. Yeah. Yeah, really thanks. Yeah, because yeah, and also yeah, because I really yeah, the aim is to let people who possible who don't know code before, have no code before, to actually get into the world of web development. Yeah. 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 And also yeah, it's about 12. I think I'm gonna leave you guys. Go to get your lunch, take some rest, rest a little bit. If you want to continue to look at the stuff, right? You can continue look at it. If not, then we'll have a 1.5 hour break. Then we'll come back at 1:30, right? 1:30, yeah. Don't forget about that. We'll come back at 1:30 in the same team, yeah, in this Microsoft team, yeah. So yeah, see you guys for a while, and let's come back at 1:30, okay?